in a bold move that's sparking intense debate, over 1,200 entertainment industry figures, including Liev Schreiber and Debra, have publicly rejected a high-profile pledge to boycott Israeli films, a stance that's dividing Hollywood and beyond. But here's where it gets controversial. While thousands of their peers argue that such a boycott is a stand against Israel's actions in Gaza, this counter-movement claims it's a dangerous attack on artistic freedom and a form of anti-Semitism in disguise. And this is the part most people miss. The Israeli film industry, often critical of its own government, is being unfairly silenced, according to this new open letter. Released on Thursday by Creative Community for Peace and the Brigade, the letter doesn't hold back. It begins with a powerful statement. We know the power of film. We know the power of story. That is why we cannot stay silent when a story is turned into a weapon, when lies are dressed up as justice, and when artists are misled into amplifying anti-Semitic propaganda. The letter directly challenges the earlier pledge, signed by stars like Emma Stone and Joaquin Phoenix, labeling it not an act of conscience, but a document of misinformation that advocates for arbitrary censorship and the erasure of art. Here's the crux of their argument. Israeli filmmakers and institutions are often the loudest critics of their government's policies, yet they're being targeted for a boycott. For instance, The Sea, a film about a Palestinian boy risking his life to visit a Tel Aviv beach, recently won Israel's Academy Award. Instead of celebration, it faced backlash from Israel's sports and culture minister, who threatened to cut funding. This irony isn't lost on the letter's signatories, who argue that boycotting artists based on their nationality is blatant discrimination and a betrayal of our role as storytellers, as Debra put it. The original boycott pledge, now signed by around 5,000 professionals, vows to avoid working with Israeli film institutions accused of complicity in genocide and apartheid against the Palestinian people. While it claims to target institutions, not individuals, critics argue, the line is blurry. Who decides which filmmakers are complicit? The letter asks. A McCarthyist committee with blacklists? Or is complicity just a pretext to boycott all Israelis and Zionists? This question alone is enough to ignite heated discussions. And here's where it gets even more complex. The Israeli entertainment industry is a vibrant space where Jewish and Palestinian artists collaborate daily, creating stories that bridge divides. By boycotting these institutions, the letter argues, the pledge silences voices that could foster understanding and shields Hamas from accountability. Paramount Studios echoed this sentiment, stating, silencing artists based on nationality does not promote peace. We need more engagement, not less. So where do you stand? Is this boycott a necessary stand against injustice? Or does it cross the line into censorship and discrimination? The debate is far from over, and both sides are digging in. Let's keep the conversation going, because in the end, art should unite, not divide. What's your take?